We're coming back to the Platters today with Great Pretender after you guys came into the comments and said on our last video, which was only you, fire stuff. It was so, we were so blown away by Tony Williams in that one, right?
Literally, the vocal was incredible.
So great from the 50s and really cool video quality that we experienced on that video as well. But in that video on our channel, you guys came in and said we had to check out this one here, Great Pretender, because this is apparently their big song. So we're excited to come back to them, right, Sam?
Yeah, I wanted to check out more after the last one. And this one is also interesting because it was actually written by their manager, Buck Ram, and it was written apparently in 15 minutes in a Las Vegas hotel bathroom.
Yeah. Clearly, it was just like in between gigs or something.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, I got a song. And then it
Let's test this one out.
turns out to be their biggest hit record. And I think this came out in 1955.
Yes. Yeah. And
November
it did really well. Like
1955.
Phil said, it went to #1 on the charts and was basically their biggest song.
Yeah, #1 on the U.S. Billboards, #1 on the R&B charts. So clearly this one did well in the 50s. I think it had some crossover appeal. Obviously, they're a black group. And so I think there was, obviously some issues at that time with segregation. And this was one of those moments where it was a big deal to have them top in the charts and doing so well. And obviously we saw them performing and looking so elegant.
Yes,
and
they looked
professional.
great.
And I love that. So if
Hope
you're
we
ready,
get more of that in this. Yes,
yeah, if you're ready for it, Sam,
I'm ready. Let's do it.
let's go. The Great Pretender. They're back.
Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. Pretending that I'm doing well. My need is such, I pretend too much. I'm lonely, but no one can tell. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender, adrift in a world of my own. I play the game, but to my real shame, you've left me to dream all alone. Too real is this feeling of make-believe. Conceal. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender, just laughing and gay like a clown. I seem to be what I'm not. You see, I'm wearing my heart like a crown.
Oh, so I get what the Great Pretender is all about in that somebody is showcasing a side of themselves that isn't exactly the truth.
They're embodying fake it till you make it.
Yeah. And interesting, like we're seeing them perform it and they look so put together and happy and they're enjoying themselves because you're supposed to do that as a performer, right?
Yeah.
You're entertaining people. But the delivery is very, very different. It's obviously got the doo-wop feel to it, but it does have a bit of vulnerability in there. I feel like the last performance that we got from Tony was just like an explosive vocal that was insane. Like the dexterity that he showed was wild.
Yep.
And this is more of, like he's bringing it in a little bit to show you the feeling of emotion that we're experiencing from the pretender side.
Yeah, like having to wear a mask kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's also interesting though, because even with him reeling it in a little bit,
he's so
his
great.
vocal power is still crazy. And you can
Yeah.
tell it just looks so effortless for him. He's just comes out and it's so strong, and really enjoying the backing vocals in this too. I think it's like with the background, the harmonies.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's got the full instrumental backing as well, too. You can see some of the musicians there with them.
Yeah.
And you can hear it, like the deeper tones that are coming through, really play off the harmonies that you were talking about. But let's get back into it.
Just laughing and gay like a clown. I seem to be what I'm not. crown, pretending that you're still around. Too real is this feeling of make-believe. Too real when I feel what my heart can't conceal. Yes, I'm
Give her,
the
Tony.
great pretender. Just laughing and gay like a clown. I seem to be what I'm not. You see, I'm wearing my heart like a crown, pretending that you're still around.
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
You enjoyed that one, did you, Sam?
Yeah, I really like music from this era. I don't know what it is about it. It just makes me feel like all warm and fuzzy inside.
Warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, like just this like classic kind of comfort feeling I get from it.
Well, one thing that really sticks out to me about this era is the mix of the music versus the instrumental versus the vocal.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the vocals are so clear and the clarity in the lyrics that you understand what they're saying every single time. The delivery is impeccable in the sense of the vocal performance.
Yeah, it's just so polished.
Like you even go back to like the Frank Sinatra, right?
Mhm.
Same thing.
Yep.
Elvis Presley.
Yep. Even if you go back to like Ben Crosby and stuff, which I think is even before that, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
around the same time period?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the point is that it really focuses on the star themselves and the way they deliver. And I think as we've gone down into the decades, we've gotten, a lot of great other elements, but this was like a focus on the performer first and foremost.
Yep.
A lot of not much else in terms of bells and whistles. And obviously, in this sense, it was all five of them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They were all performers. That was the focus, where the band was in the back.
Yeah.
They were really important, right? But it was the focus on them, and
Yeah, like
they
the vocal
delivered
was like front and center.
from the capabilities that they showed as performers, but also I just feel like as the harmonies and the chemistry as a group really paid off. So really cool. And I don't know how, but I was singing the words toward the end of the song. Like I knew it all already.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've listened to it.
Yeah.
But in the back half, I knew what the lyrics were going to be, either because it was said one time before or because it just felt right. And for me, that's when
flow.
songs are really good, is when they feel right with that flow.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree. And I loved their little like unison of swaying. It had me swaying in my chair following them.
Well, guys, let us know if you enjoyed this one, if you like Only You or A Great Pretender more, which is your favorite between the two. And then you can also add a third if you would like as to where we should go next, because I do want to check out more from this outstanding group. It seems like they must have more in their catalog, must
Yeah.
have more in the bag. So let us know which we should pull out next. And if you want to join us on this journey, you should hit that subscribe button. Anything else they got to do before they go, Sam?
Just make sure that you have a great day.
We'll see you on the next video.